Good morning friends, welcome to Sharekhan pre-market roundup. Firstly on the global markets, yesterday when we closed, most of the European markets were trading flattish, whereas the American markets futures were showing a flattish opening for the Dow and the Nasdaq. But by the end of the day, the European markets were down anywhere from quarter to 1% across the board, whereas the American markets were also down by around 1% on Dow, and Nasdaq also corrected from the lifetime high it was trading at, along with S&P was also seen falling. Most of the fall of Dow Jones of 1% was attributed to two stocks, that was IBM and United Technologies, both giving a miss to their numbers, quarterly numbers. Coming to our markets, yesterday we saw almost a range-bound session for most of the day, but towards the end of the day we saw a steep fall coming in Nifty, mostly driven by Bank Nifty, and market finally correcting by around 75 points on Nifty, whereas around 250 points on Sensex. Yesterday, FIs were seller by around 225 crore rupees in cash market, whereas domestic institutional investors were buy around 145 crore rupees in cash market. FIs and index future, there was a big buying happening at by around 1256 crore rupees in index futures, whereas FIs were seller in index options around 850 crore rupees. Now let's hear an update on derivatives.
Good morning friends, let's have a view on derivatives. The Indian benchmark indices witnessed a profit booking in yesterday's trade. However, Nifty started the session on a flattish to positive note, mainly due to the results of Infosys, which were better than the expectations. And Nifty continued to inch higher and made an intraday high at around 8650 odd levels. But like previous trading sessions, Nifty has taken resistance at 8650, 8660, and from there started falling and made a low at around 8532 odd levels, and finally ended the session at 8545 with a loss of close to 1%. In this period, we have seen that long positions were squared out by market players as open interest decreased by 2.76% from 2 crore 34 lakhs to 2 crore 28 lakhs. Approximately 6.47 lakh shares were shaded in open interest, and Nifty futures price decreased significantly by approximately 80 to 85 rupees. On the other hand, Nifty cost of carry increased by 49% from 4.96 to 7.39. But Nifty futures premium decreased from 24 points to 15 odd levels. On the options front, PCR is also decreased sharply by 4% from 1.21 to 1.16, which is clearly indicating that call option has seen good build-up in yesterday's trade. We have seen that call option has added approximately 6.50 lakh shares per added in open interest, whereas put option has seen huge unwinding in yesterday's trade. It has reduced approximately 25 lakh shares in open interest. India VIX was up by 1% and finally settled at 15.10%. In the options activity, we have seen that 8,700 call option has added 1% shares in open interest, followed by 8,600 call option which has added approximately 11.70% shares in open interest. Currently, 8,600 call option stands with highest number of shares in open interest. So overall, 8650 and 8660 may act as a stiff resistance going forward. On the put option side, we have seen that huge unwinding was seen by market players. In 8,500, it has reduced 10% shares in open interest. Also, 8,600 put option has seen 20% unwinding in open interest. On bank period front, there are two securities in bank period, one is MTech Auto, second is India Cement. Yesterday, FIs were net buys of 1,256 crore index futures. Overall, they have squared off their short positions by 1% as open interest is decreased by 1%, and we have seen a plus 1256 crores. They were net sellers of 806 crore in index options, they were net sellers of 13 crore in stock futures, and they were net sellers of 175 crore in stock options. A 5-day CVM stands at 8,600, high range would be 8,660 and lower range would be 8,500. Currently, Singapore Nifty is down by 41 points, which is at 8,511. We may see a flattish to negative start in Nifty futures today. That's it from derivatives. Thank you.
Now let's have a look at some of the trading ideas for the day, along with some important numbers which came out yesterday and some numbers which will come today. The first trading idea being InfoEdge at CMP 869. FIs can now invest in, up to 49% in retail and e-commerce. This will be positive for the stock. Action to be taken is long InfoEdge with a stop at 851 for a target of 895 and 912. The next idea is Kane. Kane came out with numbers yesterday. Profit was at 834 crore rupees versus 2720 crore rupees YOY, and net sales at 2630 crore rupees versus 4482 crore YOY. Bad numbers, short Kane with a stop at 166.2 for a target of 150 and 155. Oro Pharma have come under the scanner of US FDA during a recent week-long inspection of its 12 units. US FDA has raised issues related to quality management system of the company. Action to be taken in Oro Pharma is short Oro Pharma with a stop at 763 for a target of 725 and 710. On some news flow front, Jyoti Limited has won order worth rupees 14.92 crore rupees. CME Group and MCX has signed an MOU extending license agreement. SKF India Q2 now net profit was at 46.5 crore rupees versus 54.1 crore rupees YOY. Net sales was almost flattish at 603 crore rupees versus 593 crore rupees. Delhi High Court has asked Centre to consider postponing Phase 3 auctions and inform by July 22. ABB India has bagged order worth rupees 125 crore rupees to upgrade 3 substations. Bharti Shipyard has become a SICK industrial company. Edelweiss ARC is assisting company in revival of the unit by way of restructuring and additional lending. PSU Bank's NPAs has gone up to 2.67 lakh crore rupees in FY 2015 as per MOS Finance Mr. Jayant Sinha. Also, government has approved interest subvention on loans to farmers. This can be seen slightly negative for the PSU banks, and we can see some pressure and action happening in PSU banks today. Select panel has tabled a report in Rajya Sabha today on GST. Rajya Sabha panel has suggested 20% rate for GST. Delhi court summons Fly SpiceJet and its chairman Karamti Manan as accused in tax evasion case. Pipava has joined hands with Russia's JSC to refit submarines. Now let's have an update on results. Yesterday HDFC Bank came out with numbers. Strong growth in core income has driven earnings to grow by around 22.6%. CAGR leading to ROE and ROE of 1.8% and 19.8% respectively. We maintain our price target of 1260 rupees. Hindustan Lever also came out with numbers yesterday. We have seen a volume driven revenue growth in Q1 and also GPM expansion has continued. We maintain our hold recommendation on the stock with an unchanged price target of 925 rupees. Idea Cellular Q1 FY16, we had seen good operational performance. Voice traffic has grew by around 5.8% QoQ, led by higher depreciation and interest cost on account of spectrum cost being built into the financials. The net earnings declined by around 1.2% on QoQ basis. Infosys has come out with strong quarterly numbers yesterday. We maintain our buy target with a revised price target of 1240. We have also maintained our buy rating on the stock with a revised price target of 1240. Results to watch today are Bharti Infratel, Bajaj Finserv, Container Corporation of India, that is Concor, Bajaj Finance, United Breweries, CEAT, SKS Microfinance and PVR. Stocks with positive bias for the day are Z, Coal India and Bharti. Stocks with negative bias are IRB and Hindustan Lever. Stocks for investment for today are Aditya Birla Nuvo, Glenmark, HDFC Bank, Reliance Industries and TCS. That's all from our side, friends. Thanks and have a nice trading session.